Hey guys, Editing Joker here, and before we get to whatever video I put this in front of, I just want to remind you guys that we are doing another cash prize giveaway for the 2-year anniversary that is coming up. So the link to the Google form that you can fill out will be in the video description. It will be guess all of the units that are coming out for the 2-year Annie between like the free-to-play and summonable protectors, and then the free-to-play and summonable battle units. The instructions will be on the form. The cash prize right now is up to $500, and all you need to do is guess a few characters' names and what their typings will be. So it's fairly simple, but try and do it, right? Because it's free money, right? So be sure to put your answers in the form that's in the description. Have fun with it. And then once the anniversary is, mostly done, we know all the units, I will reach out to whoever wins. There are some other questions on the form as well that you have to answer in order for me to, pay you and contact you. But hey, this is supposed to be fun, right? I like to do these giveaways. I like to reward, my subscribers for, still being here and still playing the game 2 years in. So yeah, let's have some fun, guys. Link in the video description, but let's get on with, like I said, whatever video I put this in front of. Bye, guys. Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And we just recently received the rerun for the Warrior's Mind beatdown battle. So, we're going to go into Inferno 3 versus the Banished Disaster. And we're going to try and see if Vengeance can actually get the job done. Now, he does nerf greens for 10 turns, so it is kind of unfortunate that both the gauge, and not so much the damage, but the gauge, we should still be able to make up the skill points on it. It just means that we won't have a lot of LOLZards to actually use throughout the fight, because we're just not getting so much protection gauge off boosted greens. But we're going to run, a relatively free-to-play team, so Isis, Yom, Traya, and Aaron, instead of bringing like Wind Veldora, because the enemy's space, I don't want type disadvantage, so we brought Aaron instead. She will cover our oranges, Yom and Isis will cover the blues, Traya will cover everything, and then Raphael's here to help us tank. So hopefully we can also make this just a joke of a stage, just like this team would make a joke of pretty much any stage in the game. And I just want to giggle a little bit today. So we're going to jump in and Turtle, and Vengeance, and Turtle some more. There are a bunch of missions associated with this, which are like stacking ones, like use 300 points in one turn. Obviously, we can't do that. We're limited to 100, and there's nothing we can do about that, but it is what it is. And also, the starting hand is not great, so maybe I shouldn't have used the skill point units on turn, for the first turn, but oh well. So, let's get these blues out of here and try and make way for some good green orbs. We have enough to double orb change next turn, which looks like we need to do. Perfect. So, let's go ahead and we'll use Isis here, and then we'll bring Aaron up front since she has type advantage. And she'll tank, a little bit better. We can't use the green buff, though, and I don't know if this will actually get us LOLZard next turn. So, this will be interesting. Yeah, it does not. Damn. That's unfortunate. So, the beginning of this will go very, very slowly. He does have a lot of defense, which doesn't really matter. Okay, that would be a good hand if we could orb change out of it, but we can't, because, we have no blues. Maybe we should have brought a blue orb changer instead of Traya, maybe. Well, we'll see how this goes. I'd actually really like to get, some fucking blues in here. That way we could just get it. Traya can make that a full hand of greens again, so why don't we just do that? So we'll bring you in for Yom. And then we'll steal with all her... No, we can only do that. Yeah, let's just do that anyways. Okay. There we go. Still no LOLZard. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Okay, we came back. We switched up the starting units so we could start with half of LOLZard. Turn 2, we got pretty lucky. We got some blues here with Raphael, so that will get us LOLZard and enough points to orb change next turn into a full hand of greens. Yes, we can do that. So, We'll bring you in for Yom, because we can't use Vengeance quite yet. And then we'll convert with her, and then do the other convert. Perfect. And then we can use Velzard to reset all of that. We'll bring Erin in, because she's got type advantage. Vengeance counterattack now. He does a lot of AoEs, so that's 3 hits at least, but he doesn't really do anything more than that. So we're going to have to really, really bank. Yeah, so even with the big nerf, we get enough points. We just don't get a lot of Velzard here. But we also don't have the actual green buff from Isis, which will cut down on how much debuffing there is. It'll be down to like 30% gauge, but still, we got to use it first. Okay, that's hilarious. He healed 6 damage, because we only did 6 damage to him. But he only attacked once. Okay, that's unfortunate. So, let's get Trya in here for Isis. And then, again, use her convert. And that makes just 1 blue. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and use her as well. And then we can start putting the defense on, which, thankfully, the Banished Disaster is physical, so our physical resistance buff and our guard will actually work fairly well here. We could, also seal his attack, but I don't really think that's too big of an issue. Aaron will probably actually do more damage than anything else, huh? So, 111. Alright, counter for 1700. That's still quite a bit of damage. Okay. Does Aaron actually do more than 1 damage, or does he just do 2? No, she still does 1. Okay, so all of our damage will be coming from Vengeance. So here, we can use the orb changes for both Aaron and Yom. Alright. And then... no, I think we just use... That might actually hit us kind of hard. So you know what? Let's use the seal here and make sure he can't hit us with that extra attack buff or anything else on that ult, because I am kind of afraid of that. Now we'll have the extra resistance for everybody, so we'll take less damage there. And then we'll put the physical resistance up just to help us tank even more. And then we'll go ahead and send this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We all do 1 damage, so it doesn't matter. But we are getting a lot of points, but now we just kind of have to live. Which, that's the whole point. This isn't Jubilee, right? As long as we live, alright, there's a counter. That still did quite a bit of damage. Dear lord. 1600, okay. Maybe I should have brought, like, Valentine to heal or something. I feel like that still did quite a bit. Alright, so Vengeance is now kicking in. Oh. Actually, you know what? I'm not that upset at that hand. So let's go ahead and guard here. And we'll actually use the green buff now instead. So we'll bring... Actually, well, that wasn't a good deal. We just used guard. No, I think we'll actually just stay here. This will get us actually a lot of Velzard. Yeah, okay. So there's that. He's still sealed, technically. We're still doing 1 day. Oh, we pierced for 159. Ooh. Alright. And 1100 on the guard. Cool. Vengeance. 162k. He's healing himself for 12k, but we're doing 162k a hit. How much is his attack buff up to? 60%. Okay, so that is quite hefty. Alright, let's go ahead and bring Trya in for... Let's see. We've reset you, so let's go ahead and use your orb change. And then, yeah, we can use Trya to convert the rest of that away. And then we'll do the special convert there. And then we'll... do I want to use the green buff now? Yeah, we might as well. And then we'll probably use the guard then. So green buff, or we'll seal him. I think it sounds like a better idea. And then we'll use Vengeance. And there we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That gets us Velzard, so that's good. That's actually a decent amount of gauge right there, because we've cut down the debuff now to 30% instead of being 80, because Isis is buffing us for 50. So, it does negate it. Oh, that's a good hand. Okay. 171k on Vengeance, so it's now turn 8, so we have been here for quite a while. It is what it is, though. He is still sealed, so not much to worry about. I think we're actually going to let it ride like this. So we're going to use that, and I think we'll just continuously keep him sealed now because we have enough points, and we're gonna make it all back anyways. So yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're up to 27 stacks of vengeance. Not the quickest thing, but the first couple turns is really slow going because we just don't have the points, unlike stages that are built for green orbs. So the fact that we're only doing 1 damage on all of our hits, but we're still taking him down by that much is hilarious. This is another 3 stacks. Perfect. 600 damage against Raphael. 253 right there. Attack up again. 12k heal, but then 252k. Alright, so we are starting to whittle him down quite a bit more. So let's go ahead and bring Trya in. And then we'll use her... And we can use her steel, actually. Well, no. Hold on. There's a lot of orb chain that needs to be done here. Okay, so we gotta use her steel, Yom, and then we have to use Aaron. Okay. So we only get to use 1 stack of vengeance here. That's okay, though. He is still sealed. We'll go ahead and guard, because he's not ulting here. And yeah, I think we'll be good. I think in like 2 more turns he should be dead from the vengeance, because he's going to hit us here again. We'll get a lot of points here. We're going to be able to reset, hopefully, with Velzard. Yeah, perfect. So, what, turn 11 we're going to kill this guy? After, you know, not doing literal any damage with our normal orbs, because he's healing it all back. Alright, that's a good hand. 19k, 12k heal, 285. Oh, he's dead. 100% dead this next turn. Alright, so we'll have Trya come in. She can convert those for us, and then we can put the 3 stacks on and then seal him again. So 1, 2. So convert, seal, vengeance, Velzard, 1 more stack with Yom, and that'll help us tank a little bit better as well. Or maybe it was whoever it was Raphael. Alright, whatever. But now he has 41 stacks, and he's not going to survive, because he's going to hit us again with an AoE, so that's going to be 44 stacks, and he has killed himself. Man, I love this team. This team can literally clear anything. You turtle long enough and it will die. Alright. Yeah. And, oh, 4 hits. Okay. So, 45 stacks. Perfect. And then, boom, 366,000 damage. And there we go. We cleared Inferno 3 with nobody dying. Half health, maybe, for some people. But there we go. He killed himself. Thus, still going on to prove the power of this meta in pretty much any content. And this was not like a hard team, right? We had 1, 2, 3, 4 free-to-play units. 4 free-to-play units, plus, you know, the Protector and the battle unit on the initial banner. You know, disregarding the support line. Like, no, you can't do that anywhere else. Like, you cannot take a team that is not, like, orb, you know, built for that orb, not built for that orb, into a stage and expect to win unless you can, 1, somehow do enough damage to it to kill it eventually, and also survive, right? Defense metas are not common, and most of them are trash. But here, we have a very good balance of offense and defense. It's passive offense, because as you saw, all of our orbs did literally 1 damage, because he has magic resistance, he has high defense, our green orbs were nerfed, so it's like the orbs literally did nothing but give us gauge. Which is fine, because that's all we need. We need points, and we need Velzard. And that's it. And since Velzard lasts for 3 turns, like, even if you don't use her as often as I did, I mean, eventually you will kill this thing. Maybe you go to turn 15 or something like that, but you still cleared Inferno 3, right? Without any of the meta, without any Warrior's Mind units, we cleared Inferno 3, and it wasn't that difficult. The beginning, yeah, it was a little hairy because, you know, we have a bad hand, and it takes a while to get Vengeance to proc and everything, but after that, we were eating good. So, yeah, I really like this team. It does leave me with questions on how they're going to power creep this for the anniversary. Like, they're going to have to do some crazy stuff. But I just, all this team does is make me smile. And that's really hard to do in a gacha game, right? Someone somewhere is always upset for some other reason. But, I mean, with just 2 units and the free unit for this meta, have at it. Any stage, any difficulty, you destroy it, you kill it. You may not do it in, 8 turns or 3 turns or 5 turns or whatever, but you will certainly live long enough to see them die. What's the Batman quote? You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Well, the burst teams are the heroes, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain, which is the stacking vengeance team. So, man, I really like this. If you don't have Velzard and Raphael, I know the anniversary is a month away, but man, they put up some real good bait. I mean, don't summon for Eldora, don't summon for Shizu or Shuna. They're not very that useful. But I mean, Raphael, Velzard, these two are peak performance right there. So let me know what you guys think of this Inferno 3 clear of the Warriors Mayan beatdown battle with the Vengeance team. I had a lot of fun. Did we get any missions done? Everyone alive, not 9 turns, not 300 skill points, not 6 blues, and not 3 attack changing skills. Who cares? I don't need any of this. But we cleared it. Yeah. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you later.